That was another thing we talked about with the assessment was, what does my future look like? And because if I needed accommodations, they're available in the cities, but they're not available in country towns. So, and we talked about social groups and downtime and what I'm like with just Piri. And she said so she'd worked there as a psychologist for the education department in the 80s. And so
Mm,
she knows Piri. And she said, yeah, you need to stay where you are. If you can't
mm,
handle Piri, you certainly can't handle the city.
mm.
So,
Wow, and
and
compared to the 80s, Puri's probably half the size. So
oh, really? Was it really big then?
when I was a kid, the population was up to about 19,000 at one point
Oh, okay. I
through the
didn't know that.
70s and 80s. Yeah.
Wow.
When the smelters was in, full production. And the
Mm,
railways too. There was a lot more
yeah.
railways back in the 70s and 80s as well.
Okay. So it's gone through the same thing that Gladstone's gone through, is that pulling the major services away and then dropping the population. Yeah. Because
Yeah, the
we,
population's decreased by a long way. Mm,
yeah, well, we had 1,500 in the 80s, I think, um, maybe 2,000. And then it dropped right down to 600, and we're over 700 now. So we're growing, but very, very slowly. And
mm,
we've lost the jail, the railways, um, two of the farming suppliers. I think there were two or three fuel suppliers in town. There's a Telstra building, but no Telstra staff. There's the ETSA depot, so the power depot shut down. What else? A hospital shut down. The medical centre's not shut
mm,
down, but it's not got doctors. So yeah,
mm, mm,
massive. Yeah,
mm, mm.
attrition, is that the word?
Yeah, I guess so. People just
Mm.
leave the rural areas and regional areas to go to the cities.
There was no work, so they had to.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah,
Mm.
exactly. Yeah, as the world changes,
Mm.
industry changes,
Yeah.
which means work changes, which means our towns change.
Yeah. And now we've got
Yeah.
people from the city coming to country towns because it's cheap and doing,
Mm.
in some cases, remote work.
Mm.
So,
Well, that was
yeah.
how I was able to go and stay with mum for that time, was because I was
Mm.
able to work remotely. There
Mm.
wasn't any work for me in Port Pirie with my skill set.
No. No. Yeah.
Yeah, it
So,
just because I did look, I kept my eye out for jobs, and there
mm.
was not even anything to apply for unless I wanted to go back into school teaching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. The uni
Uh,
hub mostly focuses on nursing and that kind of stuff, doesn't it?
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, because
Mm.
they're all about the skills that are needed in the areas.
Mm.
Because even over towards Whyalla and places like that, they've got quite a lot of vet
Mm.
stuff, but it's not much in
In your field.
my my field. That's a good word. Even when there is like, because there might be an odd job come up here or there, but then there's probably a few people putting in for it as well. And
Yeah.
here's the thing, just because people are in country towns doesn't mean they're not skilled
Mm.
and
Yeah.
qualified. Like, so sometimes you can get really highly qualified people in jobs that they're doing because they need money, and as
Mm.
soon as that job comes up to apply for, you get those people that apply
Yeah.
for them.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they actually want to move into their field of expertise. Yeah.
Yeah.